Welcome outlaws to the Black Gold Saloon. I'm your host, Dr. Holiday. We're going to be doing a newbie friendly guide, right? So because this is any stage below E1 level, I'll treat it as if you're brand new. Now, if you're fresh and you don't know what's really going on, just go ahead and click on the link in the description. It explains combat, right? So I know it's long, but there's lots of chapters, so you can review. Yes, you can just skip ahead beyond the stuff you already know. And I highly recommend you check out my training wheel strategy. It's labeled in that video, so that'll help you get clearing stages right now. So for this stage, right? Okay, so we're gonna do just look at the stage, right? So because I beat this stage before, I have previous knowledge. I know that more enemies are gonna come from this box, and they're gonna walk up over here. They're gonna walk up over there. Some will come here, right? But the greater concentration of enemies will be coming over here, right? If you look at enemy info, oh, I guess you can't see it, right? But anyhow, we're gonna have like range enemies coming in over here. You're gonna shoot at your operators. So you want to have like some kind of defender, maybe on this square or maybe on that square. And you want to deploy that defender last. And if you want to know why you deploy them last, go to my tutorial video, linked in the description, and just skip to the chapter labeled Managing Aggro. Okay. So anyhow, this is gonna be our squad, right? We don't need a big squad. We have our vanguards. We're gonna deploy them in the beginning because we want them to get us DP. We only need one vanguard out. Yadow's gonna be used to block. She's kind of like a fast redeploy, meaning that you can bring her out quickly, you know, and bring her out again. And we're just gonna use her for emergencies, in case we gotta block some enemies right away. Quartz is a 2-block vanguard, right? She's new. You don't have to use Quartz. You can use any. I said vanguard. I really meant guard, right? Use any guard that has at least 2 block. Because if it's 1 block, they might leak through. You could use Poppycar. You could use Cutter, right? Whoever's your strongest 2-block guard, bring them along. Rangers and 12F are going to be laying down fire. In fact, we don't need Durin. This is all we really need. Yeah, so Rangers and 12F are going to be using range attacks, right? Rangers is a physical unit. He's a sniper. Snipers have high fast attack speed. They have pretty good attack, but their attack isn't really as high as like a really strong guard or a really strong, or maybe even a really strong caster. But their fast attack speed and their good attack makes them ideal for mowing down trash mobs, like weak units. And always have your medic out. We're gonna have our medic position here facing downwards. If you look at my training wheel strategy in that tutorial video that I have, it explains that if you're very starting off, you should start by planning your medic out, right? All right, so without further ado, let's get started. All right, so we know that we got to bring our vanguards out first, right? You could block here, you could block this area, but we're going to block here, actually, because we plan to put, later on, a defender here. All right, so next, let's get a sniper out, facing downwards over here. We're going to do that so we can hit enemies who are in this area and this area too. So we can cover both threat ranges. And next, we're going to have a medic, right? Now, if you notice, I'm bringing out my ranged operators first. If you notice, I haven't brought out any melee yet, aside from just Vanguard. And that has to do with managing aggro. Once again, check that video that I linked. Alright, so now let's get a melee unit out here because we need to block somebody. We need to block this area. She has very high attack, right? She's very, very strong. But she has no defense, right? Her defense is 0. She's like a special unit. She's not too different than similar operators, right? So we're going to face him this way. And check this out, right? If you look at his talent, 50% physical dodge. And these guys with the bows, they do physical damage, right? So he's ideal. So now we're going to bring out our like defender. He has high defense. notice that they're shooting him first, and then when they get near, they start shooting Norcore instead. And other than that, if let's say we have an emergency, right, and a bunch of them start to pile up, or you need to stall some enemies, just use Yado to block. Let's activate her skill just because we can. She gets attack plus 20%. I probably didn't raise her skill level. She probably might be a low skill level. Now, let's say for whatever reason you want to block these, right? Notice that she holds them off, and they start attacking her instead. So, but anyhow, that was our newbie friendly guide. I hope I was able to make it as friendly to your, to cater it to your level of expertise. And if you're still left with question marks, just go ahead and once again check that guide that I have picked that I have linked in the description. So, anyhow, Outlaws, I appreciate y'all coming by to my saloon, and welcome back anytime.